Oh.
Gorgeous.
Have you actually watched Encanto yet?
No, I started to watch it this morning on the way in, but I've listened to the soundtrack.
Yeah, well,
all in my head.
Yes,
right now.
It's like Frozen. We had Frozen in our house for
Quite a while.
far too many days.
Yes.
And now, and now Encanto. I'm in the midst of enjoying Encanto at the moment.
Good.
In
You
about
still
2 weeks.
enjoy it?
Yes, I am. Yeah, because
Brilliant.
the kids they're performing it every day now. So it's lovely.
So we're going to sit here and have a little sing-song while you get the news, travel and weather where you are. Go on. Good morning and welcome to Breakfast with Dan Walker and Sally Nugent.
The headlines for you at just gone 7 o'clock. Good morning, it's Wednesday, it's the 9th of February, and our main story this morning is the West Ham manager David Moyes, who has defended his decision to select Kurt Zouma.
Union has so far only led to increased costs, paperwork and border delays for businesses. Adele was the big winner at last night's Brit Awards, taking home the 3 top prizes: Artist, Song and Album of the Year.
There were also awards for Billie Eilish and Ed Sheeran, and after organisers scrapped the male and female categories, women actually won 9 of the 12 awards for solo artists. Mark Savage, a big crowd as well, wasn't it?
I know.
Long gone, hopefully, are the days of
Let's hope so.
empty stadiums.
Yeah.
Stadia.
No, don't. Let's not worry about it.
I can just, sometimes we said you hear people shouting at me already.
Do you wish you could rewind yourself? Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, let's just crack on, shall we? Carol's here, she's got the weather. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, boy. They need more money, so we think that carers' allowance should be reformed.
To find, you say when they ask for help, sometimes that doesn't even come. But why is it hard to even know where to look for the help?
Sometimes
Changes. I know you highlighted some of those, but some other sort of specific things that could really help, other than the financial support. What sort of things could make a difference to the people that you speak to? Do let us know what you think about that or any other stories we cover on the programme today. bbcbreakfast@bbc.co.uk is our email address, and you can also send us a message on social media this morning as well. We read for as many as we can.
It is 22 minutes past 7. Now, the quizmaster Bamba Gascoigne coined the University Challenge catchphrases. You ready for this? Fingers on buzzers.
Oh, yeah.
Starter for 10.
Yeah.
And this is one for you. I'll have to hurry you.
I get that quite a bit. Well, the book Starter for 10.
He's so modest. I get a few right.
I bet he gets them all right.
He gets them all right, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's just me who's...
He's laughing. He gets them all right. Now, it is about that time of year. You know, when some very generous, kind person takes on a big challenge.
Oh, yeah. It's sort of March, isn't it? Comic relief and all that business, yeah.
This time it is Olympian Tom Daley. He is going to take part in a 4-day challenge, rowing, swimming, running and cycling from London to Plymouth, all to raise money for comic relief.
Fee Lamdin is at the London Aquatic
Hello,
Centre.
good morning. This is Breakfast with Dan Walker and Sally Nugent.
It's 7:33. It's Wednesday morning. Let's talk to you about a big story for the last few days. West Ham manager David Moyes has explained his decision to start the defender Kurt Zouma in their game against Watford last night.
Now, it follows the release of a video showing the 27-year-old hitting, dropping and kicking his pet cat. Quite upsetting to watch.
It is, yeah. Let's talk about the Winter Olympics for you this morning, because it has been a really frustrating
Few
start,
days.
hasn't it? Yeah.
It's also been a frustrating morning, I think.
It has continued, yeah, in the snowboard cross. We had the big hope of Charlotte Banks, who was the world champion.
Yeah.
She's been taking part in the quarterfinals today of the snowboard cross, and John is at the Snowdome in Hemel Hempstead and can bring us right up to date. John, it's not been a great morning again, has it?
Is that going to happen?
Take it to the next level.
Of course. I like what you said, sleep in your competition, babe.
Yeah, I sleep in my suit every night. Just walk in.
I did wonder.
I don't. It's Carol with this morning's weather. Morning, Carol.
Good morning.
Cold weather coming. Carol, thank you.
I love an early
Pleasure.
warning from Carol.
Yes.
Thank you, Carol. We'll see you just after 8 o'clock.
Pleasure. Thanks.
Now, vinyl record sales in the UK are at the highest point for 30 years, but with only a handful of vinyl manufacturing plants, demand is now outstripping supply.
Well, one firm noticed a gap in the market and launched a new site in Middlesbrough, which aims to produce 50,000 records a month.
We've got more glitz and glamour
Well, we've got
coming
the
now,
film
haven't
critic
we?
Jason Solomon's on the sofa with us because we're
Morning,
talking about
Jason.
the Oscars. Good morning.
Good morning, lovely to see you.
Nice
That
to
is-
see you as well.
Because Olivia Colman, Benedict Cumberbatch and Andrew Garfield are among just some of the British talent being recognised in this year's Oscar nominations.
Yeah, the 1920s Western, The Power of the Dog, is widely expected to dominate next month's awards, and Sir Kenneth Branagh's 1960s drama Belfast is also tipped to be a front-runner. Rummer?
You've had too much rubber this morning.
I've had
Pirate film.
Let's speak to Jason. So, headlines-wise, The Power of the Dog is going to grab a lot of that attention with 12 nominations in all, isn't it?
Yeah, I think when you
I suppose it's a case of how many of those 12 it wins, because West Side Story is, I think, up for 7 as well, and another big hit this year.
yeah, and don't forget West, the original.
That sort of missed out. You've touched on a few of them. What sort of shocks were there? People who you thought might be in the running but haven't, or pictures that might be there?
I think the person
Fast has also done really well.
it has, and I love that film. I do think it's rather gorgeous.
We know about that because no host as yet. We
Not
said
yet.
they've
will
tried
announce
no
one.
host
You're
before.
still in with a chance.
Okay, let's
yeah,
do it.
double act,
Shall
all right,
we?
yeah. And then, is it going to be socially distanced? Are people going to be there en masse? Are they going to still be sort of sending in their thank yous?
I was surprised.
Stay with us. We've got the headlines coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Dan Walker and Sally Nugent.
The headlines for you this morning.
All the details later in the programme.
Good morning, it's Wednesday, it's the 9th of February, and the West Ham manager David Moyes has defended his decision to pick Kurt Zouma against Watford last night, while police are still investigating footage of him kicking his pet cat, which we've taken the decision not to show you this morning.
Yes, the French international was booed by fans at the London Stadium following the release of the video showing the 27-year-old hitting, dropping and kicking his cat across the floor. Tim Moffat reports. Forward 2.
Let's find out what's happening with the weather. There is some. I know there haven't been much snow at some of those venues in
No,
Beijing.
not
but
real snow anyway.
Let's find out what's happening with the weather here, because it is going to be pretty chilly in the